was gross. Hey everybody, it's PJ, and I told a few people in the comments that I was going to make this. Now, if it doesn't pertain to you, feel free to leave. This is not like one of my regular videos. This is a clarification. Okay, so I saw in the videos quite a few people are like, how do we introduce witchcraft slowly so as not to like jar, teeth rattle my parents, my husband, my wife, my family. And the first thing I could think of is kind of like the core of everything I do, which is meditation. So meditation kind of crosses the board, you know. It isn't just witchcraft. It is also used in a ton of other things. Like you can do meditation for weight loss. You can do meditation for pain control. All kinds of other things that you've heard of meditation from that doesn't have anything to do with the word witchcraft. And we're going to talk about the word witch and witchcraft in a minute. So introduce that. Start with meditation. I have makeup on my hand. I gotta go to work. But start with meditation. Start with something that's universal. And meditation is not only for witchcraft. So introduce that. Start talking about that. And before I do any spell, I do meditation anyway. So for me, it's kind of like the pre-game to the real game, you know? That's the first way. And also, where are they? Also, these help, okay? So if you are doing something through meditation or mantras or whatnot, use headphones. They don't have to hear what you're doing. But I would also introduce stuff to them, like positive affirmation. Okay, so positive affirmation is all the stuff I do with the laws of attraction and The Secret and all that stuff, where I say things that are positive every day. I have rituals that are positive every day. Are they witchy? Yeah, kind of. But nobody comes and stands by me to see what I'm saying, you know? Now, if you're a child in a home, and I had one comment that was about an abusive family and how this person had come forward to her family. It's right in the comments, you can read it. And they were very abusive. They kicked her out. They, like, lots of negative things. I am not talking about families like that in this. If you have an abusive family, then you need to get with a counselor, get with a friend's family, and like let people know that you are being abused. And that's a whole other context. What I was talking about when I'm talking about how to do this with families is family relationships you want to keep, that you value, that start in a place that like you don't want to give up your parents. And let me tell you something, kids, don't give up your parents unless they are abusive, because nobody else is going to stand next to you like not nobody, but I'm telling you that your parents, like, if you get sick, they're going to be there. Like, if you need them, not nobody, but like, it's so rare to find people that will stand up for you the way your parents will. They'll love you anyway, even if you fuck up the big. So you don't want to, like, not only do you love them, have history with them, respect them, and they gave birth to you. And again, this is not abusive families. This is just families you want to maintain that relationship. You know, this is something that can break that apart. And that could be so tragic when it's an unnecessary thing. And you know why? Because it's a label. Being a witch is a label. And that label could just be the difference between like keeping your relationship and not. And here's the thing, I don't know, like, we use the word witch, but so does the media, and that's the problem. Like, so many of these people we're talking about, the only vision they have of witchcraft came from their last horror movie. So to put a label on it like that, right away anyway, would be really, really difficult. So, and it's a label. Who cares? I don't like labels because I know one thing. There are no rules. I can be whatever I want. I don't really like the labels that go along with it because they have a negative connotation. It's just the way it is. So truthfully, I wouldn't bring up like the word witch right away. But you could start introducing stuff that might be things that aren't at all threatening, you know, like for instance, stop. Like for instance, incense, oils, crystals, stones, rocks, vinegar. I mean, the stuff that you can bring in and introduce. Take a beautiful crystal and set it on a windowsill. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? I just like them. I like their energy. Do you feel energy out of them? Pick them up. Like introduce it slowly. And then one day, when you've brought in meditation, when you've brought in affirmation, when you've brought in crystals, maybe some candles, some incense that they see, but you didn't do it all at once. You didn't change the scheme of your room right away. Maybe then you could have the conversation, you know, some of this is Wiccan, you know, or some of this comes from this. Or actually that's, you know, like the pagan god or whatever it is. You can start. You don't have to label yourself. You keep it on the outside until it is safe for them. It's not safe for you. I mean, the one good thing about witches is we're pretty honest, I think. I think, as a rule, witchcraft and people that deal with the things we deal with. Because if you're not, you're going to get it in the end. You know it. You know that not being honest will bring you the, you know, it's always a scale. And you don't want that. So most witches I know, or people that deal in witchcraft, there's an honesty about them, okay, that comes through, that resonates, that you feel. And so I'm not asking you to be dishonest. I'm asking you to have diplomacy. That's all. I'm not saying feel pushed down and held down and if they make you go to church or synagogue or something, go. It's just all information. Doesn't matter. Stop making it like, if you stop making it the line that somebody could cross, then there is no line. You can go back and forth. Life is fluid. It is not a straight line. No matter, I don't care who tells you it is, it's not. It's fluid. There's a give and take and ebb and flow. The best thing you could do is educate somebody into what we're doing. And through that education, tiny little steps, you'll get to where you want to be. As for abusive families that, you know, are like physically abusive, mentally abusive, they were like that before you did anything. You know, go find your friend's mom or dad, tell them what's going on, go find a counselor at school, call a hotline, something, because that's a whole other video that I'm not going to play with here. Listen, you can tease something, tickle something, or you can fucking bite. And all I'm saying to you is don't bite, tickle, tickle. Oh yeah, this oil, you smell, it smells good, oh my God. You know what they say it does? They say it actually gives you like protection energy. And then, you know, your parent says, oh, that's a bunch of hogwash. Maybe. We'll see. I just like the way it smells right now. Do you like the way it smells? Here, it smells good. There's lots of ways for you to sing-song it in until they kind of get it. It isn't smacking them in the face. And when you're either out of the house and old enough, you can do what you want. And then you can have that conversation. But by then, they're used to it. They're seeing you're not cutting goats' heads off in your house and drinking blood. You know, you're just fine. You're just playing with nature. All right. I hope this clarifies things. I hope that helps, you guys. That's how, little by little by little by little. There's podcasts on it. There's all kinds of like things you can look up and throw some earbuds in and get some knowledge, and yeah, study other religions. There's nothing threatening about any of that, okay? Just don't smack them with it. That's what's happened. That's what's happened. The media made it something it's not, and then you've got people that, you know, then you decide to it, and it's like, it defines you. Yes, religion helps define you, but you're not just religion. And to your parents, you talking labels, witchy labels, they have a label for you. It's daughter or son. And before anything else, that's the label. So play with that. Use that. Don't worry about having to say the word out loud right away. They'll get it eventually. I say, just smooth your way in. All right, guys, that's enough. This is the end of this subject, I hope. I was hoping to help people. I got so many questions. I was like, oh no, I made it bigger. Anyway, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, just stick them below. I'll answer whatever. Oh, I had a thought, by the way. I was wondering if you wanted me to do like an advice thing, because I could use like some witchy stuff like tarot readings or whatnot in it, but like pick a couple questions a week and just do a video where I'm just like giving advice on how I feel you could go forward. If you'd like that, let me know. Put it down below, yes or no, on the advice column. Oh, my tooth just hurt. Yes or no on the advice column, and let me know if that's something like you'd be interested in or not. I don't know. Just seeing. I love you guys. Bye.